Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bright Ops, and welcome back to Battle Realms The Serpent campaign. Where we left off, we were going to visit the town of Riverside with Kenji, Atomo, and Shinja. There are two towns here just waiting to submit. I expect a scuffle with the Wolf Clan, but a display of power is the only way we'll win this province over. I need to survive if we're to get anywhere with the Swan's Pool Geisha. Alright. So here's some NPCs. Yes. We're just gonna walk by them.
For the Serpent.
Let's see, we've got sheet cliff to the north of us, so we can't get up there. Melee units aren't a threat from that direction. The ranged ones definitely are.
For the Serpent. Yes.
Bit of a river crossing. Come on, run a little bit.
Yes.
Oh, wolves.
Yes. I seek the enemy. Attack!
Alright, and Shinja, for the record, Shinja's little ability reduces the amount of damage nearby enemies can inflict.
Alright.
So he does a bit of a debuff, as well as the fact that his blades are by default poisoned.
Yes.
So when he strikes something, it will actually take poison damage.
Alright. Yes.
So it's the little things, like each hero having their own style, that really makes this game.
Yes. Alright.
Oh, more wolves. And yes, poison damage does exactly what you'd think it would on the label.
Yes. Attack! For the Serpent.
Look, more dead wolves. Very well.
Alright.
Come on, let's keep... Hello? What's this?
Run! It's the Butcher! The Butcher is coming! Run!
Joyous day. The Serpent has returned. I am Vetkin, Garen's Chancellor. Master Garen rides from the hill as we speak and will be upon us shortly. Protect me, and I'll lend my sword to your cause.
Then do what I say. If we hurry, we might take them unprepared.
Oh yes, fun thing about horses in this game. You can, quite literally, go out and tame horses. I believe there are some lurking over in that direction. You take each unit... The only faction that can't actually claim horses, the only one that can't, is quite literally the... If I recall correctly, is the Wolf Clan. They do something a bit different. But pretty much what happens is most factions, we send peasants out, they tame horses in whatever fashion they will do so.
Yes, sir.
And then they'll bring them back to the stable where you can literally just take your just any unit, really. Like, as we see here with Shinja, he's on a horse, but we can quite literally do any particular unit type can do this. We're also going to be trying to build... Yes, we will build a peasant hut up here because, god damn it, walking all the way down here to get rice is ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Serpent.
Let's see, now how do I trigger...
Moving, master.
I think I need to...
Great
There we go,
haste.
we'll send you out to start taming some horses. Yep. Peasant being knocked down, that's fairly normal. Oh look, there's a rabbit. And there you go. You've tamed a horse, it's going to follow him along, and we'll just hop in there. Alright, now I need to start training some troops.
Of course, sir. Moving, master.
Oh yes, this is also a well. I believe we pointed these out before, but yes, wells are basically water sources you can quite literally build. So unfortunately we can't quite build these
Yes,
yet,
sir.
so frustrating, but it's what we've got.
Moving, master. Of course, sir.
Now, some people have asked me, just does there have to be a certain order to
Yes.
training units?
As
Like,
you
for example, sending a peasant to the tavern, then the
I
sharpshooters
obey.
guild to create a bandit. Does it work the
Yes,
other
sir.
way as well? And the answer to that is it does. As long as they go to the same buildings, they will, in general, be pretty comfortable. We've also picked up another
In a
hero,
flash.
Vetkin. Let's see, Vetkin has two abilities actually. There's a passive one and the one here. Bravado, drains all stamina from nearby enemies. Costs a bit of stamina to use, but can be useful. Can definitely
Yes,
be
my
useful.
My venom awaits.
But his passive, a passive ability most people don't know about, is if
Like
we
a
have him
shadow.
running,
Fast
he
as
doesn't
I
lose
can.
stamina. So we could literally just have him run the whole length of the map and he will be perfectly fine.
Serpent.
On my toes, coiled and waiting.
Ah yes, once we can get full yin points, we can also upgrade crossbowmen and bandit weapons to be poisonous.
Like a viper.
So that should be looking forward to. The yin we did have is currently being spent on... was currently being spent to increase the base
Yes.
damage of the normal swordsman.
Moving, master.
Let's wreak some havoc.
Alright, how's... Well, the pet... Well, that horse trainer's definitely doing... Get pack
Yes,
pack
sir.
horse. What is this? Actually, hang on. No. We won't do it with you. We'll do it with...
With great haste.
Let's see, who... Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's
On my
see.
toes.
And we can literally just get people to mount up on horses.
Armed and
Horses
ready.
have... Basically, it not only
Like a
allows them to move
viper.
around a fair bit quicker, which is a fairly strong thing already,
Yes, my lord.
but it also means when they're
On
being
my
attacked,
toes.
the enemy has to go through the horse first before it can actually
Moving, master.
assault the person.
On my way.
There are also... It is also one of those things to be acknowledged that there are only a finite amount of horses on the field. You can't breed them, which is like kind of a thing, but yeah. It is what it is.
Great haste. Yes, my lord.
Actually, hang on, before anything else. We'll have him build a watchtower, get trained as a sharpshooter, and then send him up. But we've got a fairly sizable force to go forward with.
For the serpent. For the serpent.
Yes.
It helps with horse. I will admit, with horses, it tends to. When you're riding a horse, you get trample.
Let the snakes loose! Alright.
Slither home, little ones.
Oh, look. It's Wolf Clan people. Or at least some of them, anyway. Not for long. Ah yes, Wolf Clan Berserkers, they can pick up an upgrade that means when they're near death, they will actually transform into a full-on werewolf. Let's see... Okay, that tower's done. Nice.
Serpent. Moving.
What's this? Vetkin, you worm! Turn on me after all I've done for you.
Yes, my lord.
It's time Garen's sense of justice got the better of him. If we crush his town and kill him, that should be just the kind of example we need to sway this province to our side. So the current Lord Garen, who's up here, doesn't like us. For some reason. Hang on, what's... Ah, that explains it. It's a bloody tower. Okay, there's Garen. Lord Garen. Yeah, Lord Garen's trick as a person, if I recall correctly, is if he has the ability to call he can call up horses from anywhere on the map. He can literally just call up a horse and it will come to him. Holy hell, he's got samurai. That's like the full-on tier unit of the Dragon Clan is samurai. Yeah, that's tier 3. That is definitely a tier 3 unit. Alright, Vetkin is dead. I'm kind of hoping that just because he's died doesn't mean that we have lost the chance to have him on the roster. Unfortunately, we can't know for sure until we actually bloody gain a keep.
To me. Alright.
Ah yes, when samurai die, they also cause damage. They cause an area of effect damage to all enemy units near them. Alright, we need reinforcements. Okay, you don't have...
Great haste.
You don't have a bloody thing anymore, so... That's sad, but... Oh well.
Attack!
Here's kind of the thing. You would think that just because we have some proper fighter units and they've only got a bunch of peasant huts that we would have the advantage. And we kind of do one-on-one, but here's the thing. Peasants are free. They naturally build up over time.
Of course.
So they can quite literally defeat us via attrition. Alright.
You will.
Otomo, you can come over here, get some have some rest and regain some of your health. Alright, we'll also get some fortified ale in the near future.
Take them out. As you will.
Oh,
For the clan.
it's too close. I will admit this would be a lot easier if we could actually build raiders. But we don't have them at the moment, because raiders are those units that literally throw fire. And setting fire to buildings is a really quick way of ending problems. What the heck? No, I saw someone.
As you say.
See, swordsmen, bandits, and raiders will have more health. Good.
For the serpent. On my way.
Alright, let some units regather some health.
Yes. On my way.
Shinja's doing fine. His horse has finally kicked the bucket, but...
Bravo, fool.
Which is sad, but... meh. Tis the point. Oh. Okay, we'll send you over here the next few
Yes.
people over to become sharpshooters. Because crossbowmen are pretty damn neat. So yes, sending wave after wave of peasants at the enemy is an option. It's not a necessarily good option, but it's an option. And in a pinch, can actually turn the tide of battle. Just have to kill some more damn peasants so that they'll stop bloody spawning.
Let's go.
I seek the enemy.
Ah yes, speaking of peasants. What were you
cause
doing
some
this
trouble.
over here? Let's see, we can also do some training in the whole horse thing.
Let's have some fun. Let's wreak some havoc.
Why are you this
Let's
way?
crack some skulls. Let's go.
Just seeing if... Have you fled to... Okay, everyone here is finally cleaned up. We've let them rest up, but where have they gone? Oh, never mind. You can't access the rice field that
Let's
way,
crack some
so...
skulls.
They're probably just scouting out to make sure that we haven't had someone try and basically they've run and tried to set up another peasant hut somewhere to basically be a pain in the ass.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Alright.
Yes.
Forces have arrived.
Silent, but deadly.
These bandits here are pretty...
Attack!
Ah, they've sent Geisha. Geisha are a healing unit.
For the serpent.
I know, surprise, surprise, but...
All right.
Yes, they're the healing unit for the Dragon Clan, though Serpent have a variation of them, known as Fan Geisha. But we'll show them off in the future.
All right. For the serpents. Die.
God damn it, there's more of them. Nope.
Yes.
Alright, we'll scout out and burn a field, and burn some fields down there soon enough. Once our forces have gotten together. But yeah, fire. Fire is the solution to a lot of problems. Did he just come out of the keep? Where the hell are all these peasants coming from?
Let's go.
Alright, let's go get hunting.
Heads.
Like a viper.
It's another
My
bloody
venom
peasant. Alright.
All right.
The keep is gone. But the peasants are still here.
All right.
Alrighty, let's... First things first, we're gonna go looking down in this direction, because it seemed...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because covering any source of
Yes.
food is generally a good...
For the serpent.
Not necessarily going to cover
Alright.
everything, but it will probably cover most things. Okay, another peasant.
Let's go.
Yep, there's another goddamn town.
Die.
And it's all it's got is geisha, geisha archers, and spearmen. So how the hell they managed to train samurai, I have no idea.
Like a viper.
Please don't make me have to hunt you down, you little bastards.
Attack!
I might, in my own time, do a quick look up to see if Vetkin is alive and well, and now a part of our roster, or if him dying in battle has, at this stage, has kind of screwed us.
On my toes. Like a viper. Silent, but deadly.
Alright, if we get rid of this last peasant hut, they okay, it's not the last peasant hut,
Like
but
a viper.
there's another one somewhere.
And ready. My venom.
The question is, where?
On my toes.
Alright, begin searching, boys.
Awaits. Armed and ready.
We know there are peasants somewhere in this... There's a peasant hut somewhere hidden around here.
Well and waiting.
By hell, we're gonna find the damn thing.
On my way.
Wait, what is...
As you
You
command.
pricks.
Let's break some heads.
On my toes.
They're just building peasant huts. God damn it.
For the serpent. Like a viper.
Alright.
On my toes.
If I had to guess, these guys are either trying to run back up to provide support, or... God damn it, how much stuff have they built here?
Coiled and waiting. Strike them dead.
Well, we're just gonna have to keep killing the bastards until they learn the lesson. And die.
Let's wreak some.
Silent, but deadly.
Let's break some heads. Let's cause some trouble.
Oh, God. Well, on the plus side, they've wasted some of their effort building a stable. It's something they can't use in this area, because I'm pretty sure the only horses left are up here.
On my way. Let's break some heads. Let's wreak some havoc.
That's... Okay, the actual armed force keeps slowing down to chase peasants.
All right. Coiled and waiting.
That's not
Strike
surprising.
quickly.
Like, eventually our units will catch up to them.
Let's go. Let's have some fun.
See? We're already seeing results. Bandits made it here. And we are slowly picking our way through their damn building's health.
For the serpent.
Troops hitting.
Of course.
Okay, those two have gotten a bit lost, but that is
and ready.
fine. Alright, let's just scout out and see if we can find any more goddamn...
I hunt.
Okay. I think this might be it.
Let's cause some trouble.
Though, for the sake of it, I'm just gonna scout the river just to make sure there's no...
Let's have some fun.
Oh. Okay, there we go. It was the last building. Hurrah.
Glorious. It's like old times. The Serpent clan fighting as one again. Like old times.
I'll give the wolf miners this much. They know how to run.
They've had a lot of practice.
We have Father to thank for that. The Oja are the only family fit to serve as lords of this land. The Serpent clan will rule long after Father's gone.
We should have killed them all when we had the chance. My brother was right. Where have you been?
Putting out fires. This is madness, Kenji. We've driven these people from their homes.
My homes. Their fields, their livestock, their daughters, their sons. All mine. This is Serpent Land.
You sound like your father.
There are worse men to be. Get the troops moving. If we push on, we can reach the Swan's Pool by dusk.
Alright, took a bit longer than expected, but I think we can do this mission as
The
well.
Swan's Pool is here, to the north.
Lead on then.
Alrighty. The Swan's Pool Geisha need protection yet again. If we're to get the orb from them, we'll need to protect them from the Lotus onslaught and earn their trust. Okay, we also now have the Thieves Guild is now available, which gives us the option of Weakness Bolts. Weakens your opponent's armor, making them more susceptible to attack. And basically, the item... This building more or less allows us to give our troops some additional abilities that they might not normally have. Like, for example, the crossbowmen gain Weakness Bolt, which allows them to weaken enemy armor,
Let's cause some
while the bandits gain Stealth. It costs stamina, but he can potentially now move about invisibly, broken by attacks or attacking, continually drain stamina. Okay. We'll just give a quick moment to let the crossbows heal up. Turn these on. It seems that it seems weakness bolts cost stamina to use, but damn it, the bandit was killed.
All right.
Disappointing.
Yes. All right.
Disappointing, but eh. Oops. There we go.
Kenji, we thought you were dead. More are coming. Look there.
Right, we have to go protect the building. Now here's the thing about Lotus Clan people, is their tier 2 units have abilities. Namely, depending on when they die, depending on who they are when they drop dead. So unclean ones, they create a murky cloud that kind of briefly interrupts your units. Also, this is a Master Warlock. Bad news. Bad news. See, you dead.
on my toes.
Yep. He's gone. We've also unlocked, for this mission, we've gotten a geisha, so she can provide healing to units.
Yes.
It costs a bit of her stamina, but she can heal people to full.
Okay.
I seek the enemy.
See, Blade Acolytes are effectively, they're tier 1. They're the equivalent of our swordsmen. Though, I'm not quite sure with... I think the stave guys there are also a tier 1, units, but I can't quite remember for what building they're from.
I am the dark.
It can't be.
Yes.
Sweep this rabble aside and find the orb.
Ah, one of the Lotus heroes. And a particularly interesting one. If I recall him correctly, I can't remember his exact name, but I remember his abilities.
All right.
His particular abilities were he can for the cost of stamina, he can literally teleport around the field. And what makes him kind of annoying is the fact that he does not actually need. He has an aura about him that means that ranged units don't actually attack him. They don't hit him. Alright, we've got diseased ones coming out of the woodwork. So a diseased one, as you can imagine, does poison damage. And I believe when they die, they create an aura that causes poison damage. Alright, you're dead too. How many more of you bastards are there?
Yes.
Armed and ready.
Yes, this is not the kind of mission where you go out of your way to go hunting for the enemy. You just have to protect the swan's pool here for a time.
All right. My venom awaits.
There you are. Ah, Coral. Corel or...
I seek the enemy.
But yeah, as you can see, how the bolts are just not going near him.
Charge!
Yeah, so ranged units are basically useless against him.
Yes. Give me Terrence Orb.
It's safe where it is.
It will be safer in my hands.
It's at Serpent Home.
Serpent Home is a ruin. The Lotus Wizards tore it down when the serpent died.
And after they'd finished their filthy business, I hid the orb in the courtyard pool.
Are you mad?
Only the wisest turn over the same stone twice.
Kenji, it doesn't matter. Our enemies thought it was here.
So you saw him too?
Kenji, a message from Riverside. The Wolf Clan is preparing to counterattack. We must head them off, or they'll sweep through the lowlands.
Don't they understand who I am?
We could push on to Serpent Home.
No. We hit them, hard and fast.
And the geisha?
Execute the loudmouth one, and bring the rest.
What? We can't...
I'll do it.
Quickly.
And just before we finish up, these flea-bitten miners make such terrible use of their freedom. If we destroy their towns and kill the rebel, surely they'll make note of the serpent's power. And we'll save it there. Until next time. Oh yes, just for the record, Fan Geisha. This is our version of the Serpent Clan's version of the geisha. But until next time, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.